Hello everybody, Dominomio here, and today I'm alone. Turns out Max wasn't available to record. Not like I'm mad at him. He had his reasons, and they were good enough. But last episode, we discovered that I wasn't quite ready for the boss yet, and I needed to grind a little bit. So instead of grinding with Max, or grinding levels with Max in this game, I figured, well, I'll just do a solo episode and it'll be kind of like a podcast, except only me. So we're just gonna let Juju die for a while, and I thought I had a plan coming in, but I guess not. I guess we'll just explore Bionis, do some side quests, and grind levels. That's about it. This is probably going to be a shorter episode, and I don't know if I'm going to upload this along the same schedule that I've been keeping with this series so far. Because normally I've just had episodes uploaded every other day. But I might just upload this in between, just like in between the last episode and the next one, so that I can just get this grinding stuff out of the way, and I don't have to bother you guys with essentially a filler episode of, well, Xenoblade. But for those of you that have played this game, you know that this kind of stuff is necessary, just doing side quests. And for those of you that have played an RPG, well, you also know that. Yeah, this is kind of like my Super Mario Galaxy Let's Play, where it's just me, the mic, and you guys listening. Okay, thanks Charla and Ryan. Well, I didn't really come into this episode with too many topics prepared, honestly. Which was probably a mistake because this is an RPG and I'll be playing for a while. But well, I do have a conversation topic I want to talk about, but I don't want to blow that one right away. Because this is going to be, it's not going to be a long episode, I hope. But it's definitely going to be at least like 30 minutes or so. Okay, so if you guys want to, you can skip this episode. If you're watching this episode live as it comes out, well, it's not going to be live, but if you're watching the series as it comes out, I guess you're stuck here with me for a day with my horrible solo commentary. It was basically like this in Galaxy also, so it'll give me the opportunity to practice a little bit more. So the reason why Max couldn't record on the planned date is because he had a doctor's appointment. I guess something was wrong with his eye. I don't know. But basically, I texted him like, "Hey, are you gonna be able to record?" And he said, "No, I have an appointment with the doctor. I need to check out my eye." And then once he was done, I asked like, "Hey, can you record?" And he's like, "I'm not really feeling up for it. I can barely see anything." So With that in mind, I didn't record right away that night. This was a little while ago, a few days ago. And, well, I've been thinking, well, I need to grind levels in Xenoblade so that I can beat the upcoming boss. And, well, it would probably bore everybody who's watching this for the story, and also for Max, who's also watching for the story, to just see me grind. But for those of you that love this game and want to see every little bit of it, then hey, this episode might be a nice little bonus. Skill tree, nothing's really going on there. But skill links. Ooh, I can link up with Sharla. Ooh. Oh, that'll be useful for Shulk. Increases agility. That'll take a while to get, though. Yeah, I don't have anything I can give to Ryan. So the arts. How much do I have? 960. I probably want to upgrade backslash again and light heal. Shadow Eye is actually pretty useful. I should upgrade that too, because it gets rid of the aggro on Shulk. Or it reduces aggro on Shulk. And that'll be useful for Shulk to be able to sneak up on enemies and just do a whole ton of damage due to positioning. So I might want to upgrade Hammer Beat again because I want Ryan to get more aggro. And Sharla. Oh, she learned that. She learned Heal Blast. I freaked out because I thought it was something else. I thought it was the AoE healing. It's not. But it'll still be helpful. Ooh. That was the wrong art, Shulk. What's that Armu doing in the back? What are those Armus doing? I'm just distracted by what the Armus are doing. They were like phasing inside each other. Okay, well that was weird. Yep, that was really weird. So when I first played this game, I played this game on the new 3DS. I played it on release date. I didn't have a new 3DS, but my stepbrother was getting a new 3DS, or he got a new 3DS because he was thinking, well, I don't have a 3DS and it might be fun to have one. He never used it, by the way, just so you know. I don't know why. It's a perfectly good new 3DS, but also, how do I climb down? Huh, weird. So, this game came out in 2015 on the new 3DS, which means by that time I was about 13? Yeah, 13. Sheesh. 13. That is... That was a while ago. When I first played this game, I got invested in the story like Max did the moment Fiora died. And, well, my first experience with this game was kind of a love-hate relationship. I loved the story, but I hated the combat because when I'm so invested in the story, I didn't even bother leveling up all my characters. I was barely on par with the leveling. And whenever I got to a boss, I had to basically retry at least a few times before I actually succeeded in defeating them. One boss in particular took a very, very long time. Huh. I didn't even know this area existed. Please, Tyrkins, don't kill me. Oh, it's still aggro to Charla? Okay. Seems like I face him out. So when I first played this game, I got really invested in the story, and I never leveled up my characters. And because of that, I had a hard time defeating bosses, and, well, I knew that I could have fixed that problem by just doing side quests. Because, I mean, that makes sense. You do side quests, you get the EXP, and then bam. But by the time I finally gave in and decided, okay, fine, I'll do side quests, I was at a point of no return in the game. I was about level 70 or so. No, I was like level 65 when I got to a certain place within the Mechanis that basically gave me a really hard boss relating to one of the characters we already know. I'm trying to remain spoiler-free while also describing those to people that have played this game before, like, what I mean. And that boss just absolutely kicked my ass. He was awful. And I rage quit there because, fuck. I've never actually been here. I don't think I should be here yet, but you know what? Who cares? That's kind of the whole point of Xenoblade. It's for exploration. Anyway, yeah, long story short, I couldn't beat the boss. I was underleveled. And when I tried to go back to side quests, specifically one side quest that we'll see very soon, which I wish Max allowed me to continue the story to that point so that I could do that kind of side quest for this episode, and this could be like the filler episode where I do those side quests because they'll remain present throughout the game. And yeah, I couldn't do that side quest by the time I finally gave in, which means I missed out on a whole lot. Oh, wow, I'm just at the bottom of where I was. That's neat. I mean, this is kind of a scary area that I shouldn't be in. But, I mean, I'm getting EXP for exploring. Hi, I'm gonna ignore you. Yeah, so I replayed this game about 2 years ago on the Wii U Virtual Console. Yes, I have one of those. That's how I was able to record Super Mario Galaxy, because the stupid Elgato capture card cannot capture AV, audio-visual, just HDMI. So I had to use my Wii U to run Super Mario Galaxy. It's not that big of a deal, but it's definitely going to become annoying later on. I really want to record GameCube games and even N64 games, but I'm not able to do that without either a different capture card or some kind of AV to HDMI adapter, which, I mean, I want, but I also don't really want to spend much more money on this right now, because I already got a capture card and, you know, a new computer to actually, like, run and process videos and store them. And I don't need to be spending any more money, even though I definitely need a new mic. So, yeah. Seems like I went full circle here. I forgot how good how good of music this place has. Yeah, I don't want to mess with those goggles. The classic Xenoblade trope of having a level like 81 monster in the beginning area. Ooh, heart to heart. Can I do that? Aw, I can't. I could go there. Yeah, let's go there. Why not? I forgot how out of place that punch sound effect was for taking fall damage. Nope, let's go the long way. Can I outrun these monkeys? Or go... Yeah, I can. Okay, I can just sneak around them. But there's more of them. Fantastic. Because I always wanted more Golgles in my life. They're facing away. No, don't attack. Don't attack. I guess these enemies are pretty slow, but I was kind of scared they might have like an aura or something that does damage. Okay. Was he... Oh, they are able to cross the bridges. Well, that's scary. I really shouldn't be here, but that's a really big ether mine. Is that a Nopon? I've actually haven't done all the side quests here before, or in this game before. So... Do you have anything good? Hunter leggings. That's actually pretty good for Rhine. I mean, Rhine doesn't need any ether defense, does he? Oh. I'm giving him the hunter leggings. No. No. Can I make that jump? Yeah, I can. Nice. Ether. Okay. Well, that was a huge reservoir. I don't know if it really gave me anything too good, but hey, I got it at the very least. And there's a side quest up here that I want to do. Or that I hope I can do. Well, I mean, okay, I have it, so I probably can. Ooh, he's an enemy that I need to fight. So the reason why I'm not really too worried about doing grinding episodes like this in between certain story points or bosses where I need to level up is because if I over-level, I can just activate expert mode, which is a feature that they didn't have in the original version of this game. Expert mode basically allows you to set your level based on how... You get experience, but you can also set your level back if you're getting too over-leveled. Will I be able to kill this guy? Okay, thanks, Charla. I'm just chasing this... I'm already almost dead. And why is the aggro on me only? Okay. Okay, we'll be able to take this guy down. This music is so good. I guess I'll give you a chance to listen to it since I don't have commentary right now, and whenever Max is around, he's talking, which is fine. I want him to talk. It makes this more interesting. But that also means you don't get a true chance to fully appreciate the music. Ooh. This Ardoon is going to kill me with gore! No, I can't show that on YouTube. Rhine? I guess I could have just made Rhine dodge the attack. Okay, please. I don't want to be attacked anymore. Ugh. Yeah, that's the thing with You Will Know Our Names, the music track that just happened. It always gets interrupted at the worst moment. With this song, usually. Oh no. Where's Charla? Well, I don't want the healer to die. Okay, so this is a good use of speed. Use it, and Ryan will be able to dodge the attack. I tried to show that off last episode with the Mechon, but I couldn't because I died. This was actually a perfect time to do this little mini-boss. I want to heal Ryan. Ooh. Well, thanks, Ryan, for reminding me about the chain attack, but I was too late to save you. Please. Yes! That was a tight window. I accidentally activated Warning Rhine. Which when you warn you're not always going to have Shulk in the party in this game. There's obviously going to be more party members. So if you don't have Shulk, you can warn other party members what's going to happen. And in that case, you basically get to force them to do one action that might be able to save you. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Caravan armor. That's pretty useless. But steady arms. Heavy. Nobody can wear that. Okay. And what was the last thing I got? I can't wear any of this. That's fun. You don't even have any ether crystals, Charla. No wonder you're so underpowered. Wait, I want to know everybody's level. Okay, everybody's level 15. That's about the level you want to be once you get to that Mechon boss. But this is only a 25-minute episode, and I do want to draw out the length a little bit more. So I'm going to go back to Colony 9 real quickly and go to the Gem Man stall, because I got a whole ether deposit reservoir. Yeah. Why is this here right now? Okay. Okay, let's craft some gems. What do I want to make? I guess agility up. Ooh, what does Charlotte do? Charla? She's poor with strong flame. But Shulk and Ryan have a good affinity, so they get to do more. Let's speed this up. Yes! So when you get over 200% on some kind of gem, I forgot? Oh, it ranks up. Okay, cool. And then we're able to get all of this. That ether reservoir was really good. Okay. So I just got a whole ton of new stuff. And well, let's just do more of this.
I've got it. Alrighty. Nice one. Alrighty. Woo. Alrighty. There we go. Yes, alright.
Okay, I have to hold down A to speed it up. Another quick step gem. I guess that'll be useful in speeding things up, but I don't really care. I like exploring the world. Agility. Agility. Wait, no, that's not agility. I might as well equip everybody with agility, it'll help.
Alright, good job.
And then I'll pick strength up. No, I should have picked ether up and put it on Charla. Shoot. I wasn't thinking. Do I have any ethers up? Well, I could do that, make multiple gems. Okay, yeah, let's do this.
I've got it. Alrighty. Thanks a lot.
And then I want to get the ether up, because, well, no. Yeah, I want that for Charla. Yeah, and I have nothing else. And then let's put these ether crystals on the party. Shulk is already fine. Well, you know what? Shulk doesn't need a strength up. He'll just take another agility up. And sorry, but I don't need to move fast. He'll just take another agility up. Yes, I am going for that strategy. Yeah, go for the strength up. And he already has HP up. Yeah, go for another strength up, Ryan. And I want to be able to equip Charla with more stuff. That'll actually be useful. Okay, I want to equip Charla with the ether. Did I? No, I don't have an ether up. I forgot. In that case, it would just be best to make sure that Charla just doesn't get hit. Yes, I'm the type of person that goes for a dex build in D&D. Although I don't play much D&D. Or I haven't had the chance to, really. Okay, how many points did I get from that boss? Yeah, let's upgrade Shadow Eye. I said I would do that. And Charla, what would that be upgrading? The effect time and the cooldown. That would be useful, actually. Huh, I didn't accept a side quest? Okay. Let's just wander around here and see if I can do anything. So, in the last few episodes with Max, we've been sometimes mentioning Cyberpunk 2020, which is, as we've explained before, a tabletop game where you roll d10. So, a few days have passed since we last played Xenoblade, and we had another Cyberpunk session. Okay, thanks, Ryan. So, the session is basically... It was fine, whatever, but... I'm getting more stressed about Cyberpunk playing that game than I am actually having fun. So, I don't know if I mentioned this before in my Galaxy Let's Play or in this one, but our DM, or our game master for Cyberpunk, isn't super experienced, per se. He definitely likes to write more stories rather than... Okay, let's just say this. He's more of a narrative guy than a gameplay guy. And that has its own benefits. Like, he's probably creating some kind of super compelling narrative for Cyberpunk right now. But, well, thing is, my character is probably the first or second most developed character backstory-wise. So, I guess Cyberpunk spoilers for any of my friends watching this. But my character is, of course, a girl, as I've said in Galaxy, which I know there's a lot of new people probably coming in and have never seen my Galaxy Let's Play. What was I gonna say? Right, but since my character is one of the more developed characters in Cyberpunk, that also means that my friend has basically bestowed the role of main character on me, or at least second main character, because one of the other members in the party is quite literally the leader of a gang, because he happened to put 10 of his points in Street Deal, which is his special character skill for his class. And the rulebook says you are quite literally a gang leader if you have 10 points in Street Deal. Which, okay, that's another thing. The rulebook for Cyberpunk 2020 is very hyperbolic. And it also gives off bad it also tells you like very bad game design philosophy for something like D&D. Because one of like the things the book in Cyberpunk says, the rule book, is, oh hey, if you don't like a character that one of your players are making, just off them. That's the Cyberpunk way. And I'm just thinking, no, don't do that. Seriously. If you have a character in your campaign and you don't like them, don't just kill them. Give them a chance to develop. Force them into a situation where they have to develop their character. Like, yes, my character may have the most developed backstory. Like, my character is like a girl who went to school. Like, she's like an 18-year-old prodigy netrunner. And that's perfectly fine and all. She had a father who was a media who tried to like reveal the evil, dirty conspiracies of companies. And she also had a mother who dealt weapons in the black market. Both of them died. I don't know if they're connected or not because I didn't go that far, but both of them died, and because of that, she decided, okay, I'll reveal the conspiracies of companies my own way, through net running, through hacking, something she does best. She's not going to be out in the open because of it. And that's also why she likes to wear a mask and hide her gender. She doesn't want anybody to know who she is. That's great and all. I have a good, decent backstory that can be built upon with, I guess the side quest markers weren't here. But I have a decent enough backstory that allows somebody like my friend to develop them if they want. But because I'm getting so much development, it also puts a whole lot of pressure on me. Like, so my friend likes doing solo sessions with the other members of the party. He wants to develop the characters individually and have them realize their own motives through stuff they do on their own. Each character basically has their own lives. That in itself isn't bad. In fact, I like it. I like the idea of everybody having their own lives and basically, you know, doing their own stuff outside of the campaign. Our party doesn't trust each other. I'm probably the most untrustworthy party member and the one that doesn't trust anybody the most. Which makes for a cool party dynamic, but it also doesn't work in a gameplay sense. If you can't trust your party, then you'll always be constantly afraid of betrayal. And you don't want that when you're in a game where you have to play as a group.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. This won't take long. We got through that pretty good.
Give me a moment to think. I lost my train of thought. So, okay, while having a party dynamic where, oh no, this guy could betray the party, it could make for a cool plot, but it's not fun if it's lingering throughout a whole entire campaign. So, any DMs out there listening, I don't DM Dungeons & Dragons or Cyberpunk. I'm just a player, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to be stuck with creating a story and having to improvise around players, because I know that's what a DM does. I respect anybody that can DM and do it well. Seriously, I do. The Dungeon Master is truly underappreciated in Dungeons & Dragons. But that's also because it's also really easy to fuck up as a Dungeon Master or Game Master. the Cyberpunk campaign, the game master isn't giving any of our characters a chance to develop with each other.
We make a great team.
So, for comparison, in like a normal RPG like this game, you get your characters and they start off normal enough, whatever, but as time progresses, they develop. They're able to, they're basically learn stuff that they didn't really know before, or they have a change of morals, or they grow as a character. Like, they realize that maybe something they've been doing this whole time is wrong. And that's good character development. Like, yes, like, I'm giving out a generic, just, example, template of character development, but it works. You want your character to have something wrong with them, and then have them develop their flaws over time. My game master isn't doing that with Cyberpunk. Every time all of us get together for a group session, we basically just go straight into a combat scenario, which is not fun. In Cyberpunk, you can get offed really easily. You can just die just like that. No warning, no anything. Because if you take 8 wounds in the head, aka 8 damage, to the head specifically, you're just dead. There's nothing you can do about it. So, when we're constantly in combat scenarios, fighting for our lives, and that's the whole session, one, it's really stressful to do combat in Cyberpunk. Especially with my class, and my character build, where my character will die immediately if they aren't tended to right away, or if they just get hit at an opportune moment, or I just get unlucky and I take 8 damage to the head, because I don't have a whole lot of armor, and my body type for my character, body type is Constitution in Cyberpunk, my body type is only 3, which means that I can basically get one hit KO'd. Yeah. So during my solo session with my friend, what my character did was steal from a bank and make their own account, and like a false account, and steal money, because my character needed money. Like, there was just no way around it. And I don't have a job with my character, because I rolled for whether I had a job or not and was still employed. Turns out I'm unemployed. Just like real life. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so basically during my solo session, I stole from a bank, and also I had my character steal information from the company that I failed to completely that I failed to completely steal all their information from, because I got booted out from another netrunner. That netrunner just got really lucky with his attack. He rolled a 10. When you roll a 10 in Cyberpunk, you roll again. So he rolled a 10 and an 8. I rolled a 10 and a 5. Yeah, he got me by 1 point, because I had a +2 modifier at the time. Oh, do I want to swim all the way over there? Fine. I talked about it last 2 episodes or something like that. I'll swim there and you can see what's going on. Or not. So what my character ended up doing after getting the money and stealing the information she failed to steal the first time around She went to the hostage we had during the first session. And the hostage we had was what's called a Ripper Doc. Essentially, a surgeon, I guess. Kinda? They basically make amputations. And they essentially make amputations and put on cyber tech or cyberware. So, like, if you say wanted to have night vision eyes, they could do that. They just need to hook you up with some cyber optics that allow you to see in the night. And cyber optics are kind of important here because you can also use them to record what you see and also see, like, thermal signatures. And heck, if you want to, you can make a dart shoot out of your eye if you want to. I don't see the use in that, but especially considering the humanity loss. Every time you get cyberware, you lose humanity, and the more humanity you lose, the more insane you become. So, yeah, not fun. So my character went up to the hostage we had from the first session, who somehow I guess we let go. I don't know why the mafia boss let them go, but whatever. They happen to be part of the Triads, which is the Chinese gang that I mentioned in Mario Galaxy. And thing is, my character came up to them and gave them information to see if they could find anything out of it. Now, I wasn't stupid enough to just freely give him information. I'm not that dumb with that. So I rigged the data chips to have programs, specifically an auto-delete program, which means that if the file within the auto-delete gets backed up, copied, or sent online, it'll automatically delete itself before that process happens. Now, my character doesn't have the best programming skill. She only has a programming skill of 4, or she had a skill of 4 at the time. She has 5 now. So my program wasn't the strongest, and I knew that by telling him, oh yeah, like, this data chip is rigged, or even if I didn't tell him that, he would just sell those data chips. I'm not too worried about that because they're weak programs anyway. They're only meant to auto-delete with the average user who doesn't know how to net run. But the second thing my character did was to make sure that this was a negotiation for information. I had my character take off her mask and be like, hey, I'm not with the mafia on this one. I'm doing this for my own personal interests. It turns out at the end of the session, after I stole files, at the end of the next session, the group session, I stole files from a computer with another custom program I had. My character got kidnapped by the Ripper Doc because, why the hell not? And I stole information that he had, and he basically sold off the data chips, which I expected. But he also somehow got a picture of my face for cyber optics, which after I did the solo session, I facepalmed thinking, oh shit, I forgot that guy had cyber optics. So yeah, I'll take that mistake. So he was able to give my picture to somebody else. Who that somebody else is, though? A gang leader? A rival gang leader that wants to kill me? So, for context, the hostage, well, he was a hostage in the first session. He leaked information to the Little Italy Mafia, which is the mafia that the rest of my party is associated with. My character, not so much. Not yet, anyway. And, well, So he leaked information to us. So why would he be trusted by his own gang anymore? Much less another gang. He must have lost his reputation. His life should have been ruined because he leaked information. In fact, he probably should have been killed by his own mafia or gang. But no, somehow he was able to take a picture of my face, which, yeah, fine, that's evidence. But somehow he was also able to convince a gang leader that, yeah, that's your target. That shouldn't work like that. I don't care. But he betrayed his own gang, and he's not, like, he's not very high in the pecking order. He's gonna get killed off first if his gang decides to have a war. Like an internal conflict. So, yeah. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm just really frustrated that somehow a tiny mistake that I made. I mean, I knew it was a mistake to take off my mask, but I figured he's not gonna be able to convince anybody. He shouldn't be able to. I'm doing the logical thing. I'm making him trust me, quote unquote, and, or at least making it like a neutral alliance, and so that he can give me information. But I didn't think he would be able to just get a gang leader to believe that, oh yeah, I'm the netrunner that you're looking for. And also, for further context, nobody should even know my character exists. My character is not associated with Little Italy Mafia, and one of the sessions, we broke into a company, the company that I hacked into later in a solo session to steal information from. And everybody went up to the 4th floor, but I was a netrunner. If I did that, I would get killed. So I disabled the cameras in the front entrance first thing, and I wasn't able to disable the cameras on the 4th floor because I got an unlucky roll from a rival netrunner. Or a rival netrunner got a lucky roll. So I got kicked out. I wasn't seen on the footage, though. I wasn't. But the only people that actually know I exist is the Ripper Doc, who shouldn't be trustworthy in the first place, and a couple of survivors from the first incident, because the first incident where I drove a car through a building, a restaurant, to escape, well, there are like only 3 people that know I exist outside of my party. So, yeah, I'm just really frustrated with that. That's also why I've been stressed about Cyberpunk. Because what am I supposed to do? It doesn't feel like I'm playing against the game world. It feels like I'm playing against the game master. Which is not a good feeling to have. So, yeah, it's not fun. I'm starting to just not have any more fun with the game. Because what am I supposed to do? If I'm able to make my own choices, but the moment I make a small mistake, I suddenly get that mistake thrown back at me times tenfold. It's just not fun. It's like playing an NES game where the moment you make a mistake, you're going to die. And Cyberpunk already has like an NES game type of philosophy. It's okay to kill a character right away if you don't like them. No. So, yeah, that's basically what's been bugging me about Cyberpunk. I also don't like how all the other party members aren't getting developed. Like, I already explained how basically me and another friend is the main character. We're the main characters, essentially. But I wish the other characters got development, but they're not getting developed because they don't have interesting backstories, or they're not easy to work with. A backstory is only something for a player to fall on for reference as to what their character would do, like in like a certain situation that might question their morals, or just to, I guess it might also flesh them out a bit. But you can have a character with no backstory that's entertaining as hell. So, yeah. The next group Cyberpunk session is on Saturday, which doesn't mean anything to you guys because this will be probably uploaded on actually, this will probably be uploaded pretty quickly after the Cyberpunk session, like maybe Monday or Tuesday or something like that. I kind of ran out of things to do. If I were a little bit further in the story, I would be able to do some big side quest stuff or overarching side quest stuff, but I can't, so yeah. Also, I can't go in Fiora's house. I'm done ranting about Cyberpunk. You're all probably sick of hearing me rant about it. I'm surprised I was able to talk about it for about half an hour. I guess I could do a few more side quests. So, yeah. As of recording this video... Oh, okay. Don't get me wrong. Cyberpunk is fun. I loved it. And I don't hate the Game Master. He's a good friend of mine. But the way he handles game design philosophy for Cyberpunk is awful. He takes the rulebook quite literally when he shouldn't, because the rulebook is a bad frame of reference. It's only there for you to know how to play, not what to do. So yeah. Since my character is basically being hounded by a gang leader and she knows that now, well, the only choice I really have is to join the little mafia gang with the party, the rest of the party, which I don't want to do. But it's also not fun to have a whole party dynamic where everybody just suspects each other. Yeah, but my other friend right now, one of my other friends, I'm not gonna say their names because they probably don't want their names told. He started a One Piece campaign like a year back. We only did one session and we never continued it. One Piece, the anime, for those that are wondering. And, well, the One Piece campaign never truly set off, but basically I told him, hey, since we all have to deal with quarantine right now, like, I mean, quarantine is kind of fading off a little bit, but it's still nice to be safe. I told him, why don't you just host your One Piece campaign online on Discord? Because all of us are here. Like, all of us are on the same server. You don't really have an excuse not to. Like, even though, like, he might hate doing DMing online. But I've never watched One Piece, by the way. I don't know anything about it besides Luffy is voiced by a girl, and Nami is in it. That's about all. Yeah, One Piece, the single One Piece bit of trivia that I know. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm also compiling a jukebox for One Piece, and yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm compiling video game music. Some of this game's music is in it. I think it might be a little bit too dramatic for One Piece, but also, it's One Piece. Where is the item that I need? Oh, dance apple. Well, great. I guess I'll go get the last few side quests over here. And do I want to swim to the northeast? Probably not, but I could. But I think I'm already on par with the levels. Yeah, I'm excited for the One Piece campaign because Max is going to be co-DMing that, and he knows a thing or two about DMing. So, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Oh. I guess I'll just finish up a couple last few side quests and call it a day. Maybe I should watch One Piece. The thing is, I don't want to start watching a shonen that's over 900 episodes long. Really, I don't want to. Like, yes, I basically marathoned Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is 60 episodes in a matter of days. But a 900 episode anime with filler and apparently some weird, bad choices for the more modern episodes. I don't know for sure, but it's only what I've been hearing. I don't really want to start a 900 episode shonen, that's my point. Even though I'm really curious about the world of One Piece. It seems so cool. But at the same time, I don't want to watch it. Help me, what do I do if I want to know about One Piece but don't want to actually watch the whole show? I don't know. Apparently there were a few movies that came out a while ago that could be used to, like, get you back up to speed, but I mean, I think it's basically safe to call it here. I'm up to par with the level I need to... Really? Oh, I guess I didn't unload the area. If you go into Tephra Cave and then go back out, he'll have some side quests for you, but I don't really care enough. So, I'm not going to do all the side quests in this game. You already know that. But... Okay, that one question mark is really bothering me. I keep trying to find a time when to call the episode. But I always just keep getting distracted by these these damn stupid question marks. And hey, there's another one over there on the top left. I could get a new quest. Man, Definitive Edition really makes things a whole lot easier. And I know there's a few things I can do in the very northeast. I'm gonna get this last dance apple, finish up the quest, and then I'm gonna call it. If you watched all the way through this episode, thanks. Thanks for watching the filler episode of Xenoblade, where I do nothing but side quests. So, yeah. Wait, where's the curry guy? Maybe it's during the day.
Hey.
I want to end the episode, but I also want to do the last few side quests. What a dilemma. I'm so eager to play this game that I actually want to do the side quests. Wow, imagine that. What am I doing? I could just skip travel.
Hi there. Hi there.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, guy. I don't know what side quest this is, but... Oh, it's the one with the pendant for the boy. Isn't there another side quest with the watch or something? I guess I didn't pick that one up. Man, this would have been a whole lot more convenient to do after the whole next story thing. Well, hey, at least I'm getting affinity with Charlotte, which is a pretty good thing. Is there, like, a way to, like, just... I guess not. I guess I have to go through the whole menu the whole time every time I want to skip travel. But yeah, besides getting EXP and AP and SP, well, no, just EXP, it's probably a good idea to do side quests because if you do that, your reputation will grow. And when your reputation grows, I don't know what it means quite exactly. I forgot, but it's a good thing. Trust me. I think it means that you'll get like more side quests that get like bigger rewards. And also, I don't know if this is a Xenoblade 2 thing, but you also get more items in the stores. That's probably just a Xenoblade 2 thing, but I think if you also trade, I think people have more stuff to trade when your reputation grows, and I think they're willing to be more nice during a trade. So, yeah. Come on, just get off, Shulk. And also you want to talk to named people, like NPCs that have names, like this one. Ooh, muscle up. I said I would end this episode. Why am I still doing side quests? I think I have enough for Okay. Yeah, I'm completely out of things to say. I've been talking for an hour. Give me a break here. Well, that was all. That's all for Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this episode, even if it all was just filler. But the next episode, Max and I will take on that Mechon, and we will save Juju after 3 days of doing side quests. So, or 3 in-game days. So, without further ado, see you next time. Bye.